Sue Slight McCartney, and many of you are my customers who already use my custom blend makeup from Your Color. A lot of you have been calling me since we moved to Idaho and need a little refresher on the proper way to apply your custom blend mineral, because you know that's the trick, is the proper application. So I've asked my friend Sierra, my new friend here from Idaho, if she would come and be a model today so that I can show you visually the proper way to apply this makeup. So you just go online, go to my website, and my buddy here, Levi, is going to make it so you can just click on and watch the video anytime you need a little refresher course. So Sierra's had her colors done, as most of you have, and if you will remember our little color charts here about the warm and the cool tones. So the warm tones are yellow-based colors, the blue tones are blue-based colors. So that simply means you either wear pinks and mauves or you wear golds and salmons and browns. And the reason we need to verify this before I mix her custom blend mineral is to make sure that I'm starting with the right base for her mineral, either a warm or a cool base, and then I add pigment. So let's look at these warm colors around Sierra. It's okay to smile. She's a pretty smile. Look at her. And so what we're looking at, as many of you remember, is how these colors affect her skin, not if she likes them or not, or whether I like them. If we put these warm tones around here, you can see that these warm colors almost clears her skin, makes her skin look less splotchy. She doesn't look like doesn't have that circles underneath her eyes or that discoloration. Don't put that in there. But it evens out her skin tone, so her skin looks really smooth. And with these colors, she turns a little bit pale. So we've done a whole color analysis before on Sierra. So we know that she is a warm tone person. So we're going to start mixing her custom blend makeup based on her skin tone, which is the warm tones. So now I'm going to go over to my little work area here and blend her foundation. Put in there, because she's warm tone, starting with a yellow base, adding a little bit of darker pigment because she has a little deep skin tone. She also has a little bit of ruddiness in her skin, so I'm going to add a little bit of green to her formula to counteract some of the redness in her skin. And I'm also going to add a little bit of lavender because with the yellow in her skin, we don't want her to look too yellow, so I'm putting a tiny, tiny bit of lavender along with the green. So then I'm going to mix this up. The minerals go a really long way, so you only need a tiny, tiny bit, like of the toners that I'm using, because it's pure minerals. There's no talc in this product. It's a pharmaceutical grade of minerals, so there's no talc at all. And that's the reason when you use your mineral makeup, this is all you're going to use for your whole face. So if you use more than that, it's not going to work right. So now we're going to go over and show Sierra the right way to use her makeup. Okay. So again, this is all we're going to use for your whole face. It's because it's pure minerals. There's SPF 30 in the mineral makeup. There's you can use it as a concealer, a powder, a foundation, and a sunblock. And you don't need to use any other products. So this is the best one product for everything, so you're not having to buy a lot of extra products. This is a face primer. I want you to feel what this looks like on the back of your hand and rub it in with your hand. See how silky it is? Mm-hmm. I think have you used this? I think you used something like this before. You told me. There's a company out that uses this face primer. They call it Spackle, because it actually fills in your pores and your fine lines. So when you do put your whatever foundation you're using, if you put a face primer on first, it helps the makeup to go on smoother, helps your makeup to last longer, and it's this also has SPF 20 in it. This is not a moisturizer. It's not a conditioner for your face. It's strictly a treatment to make the surface of your skin nice and smooth before the foundation goes on. So it goes on over your moisturizer. So it's like a saran wrap over your face after you put your moisturizer on. Makes it nice and smooth. Okay, so this is all we're going to use. This is called a kabuki brush. Now a kabuki brush is really important that you have the right tools when you're applying your mineral makeup. This kabuki brush is designed to be used with the minerals. You can see it has a short handle. That's because any brush that has a short handle, you're getting closer to your face and you're getting more of the product distributed into your face. If a brush has a real long handle, it's more for blending. So this is for really getting the application in there. So we're going to take the kabuki brush and we're going to swish it around like this. And those of you who have gotten the mineral before or just now getting it, it does come with a tray. It comes with your jar of foundation. So we're going to really work this in. We're not going to go directly to your face, because if you tap this a little bit, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but if you tap it, there's some powder that's coming out. We don't want to see that. When you work this into the tray, you want to really work it in, so that so we're working it into the brush. So when you tap it, you don't see any air come out. Okay, and that's one of the secrets. When you are finished with your mineral makeup, your tray should look like this. Do not get a buildup of minerals, and sometimes if you don't wipe your tray out when you're done, you're going to get your moisturizer you put on and it builds up. So you want your tray to always be clean when you're done with it. Okay, so now we're going to start with 4 circles. We're going to do a big circle on each cheek, one there, a big circle here, a big circle here. And now we're going to go in little circles, and we're going to buff this into your skin in little circles with a lot of pressure. So the real secret to your mineral makeup is using a little bit of product and a lot of pressure. And we're just doing circular motions. The brush never leaves your face. We're doing it in small, small circles. And we're applying your sunblock, your foundation, your powder. I'm going to show you how to use it as a concealer here in a minute, and that's it. Now, I've already tested this color on Sierra, so I know it's good. Oh, great color. Okay, so now we're going to use a little concealer. I'm going to go back over there. Okay, now we're going to use a little brush. Now you can use any little brush that you have at home, a smaller brush. Just make sure it's good. It's a good brush that's natural hair. And this one has a longer handle, like we spoke about earlier, because we're going to take this little brush and same powder, same little tray. We're just going to switch it around a little bit. Now, right on the side of your nose, here and here, it's one of the thinnest parts of our face, and we're always, either wiping our nose or blowing or whatever. So we need a little extra cover. Everybody needs a little extra coverage. So we're going to, because the minerals are an anti-inflammatory, it's also going to take away any redness instantly. So because I've custom blended this to match Sierra's skin tone, you're not going to see where anything starts and stops. It just gives you a little extra coverage and makes your skin look flawless. So, and those of you, we're going to take this again, those of you that have any little visitors around your face, which means something that's going to go away, this is instantly going to take the redness away. The mineral makeup will not take away brown spots, but it will take away redness. So Sierra has a little red spot here. Plus Sierra has really sensitive skin, so she has to be real careful with the products that she uses. But you can see that totally covered up the redness. And she doesn't have a little red spot right there. Okay, a little red spot right there. Eyebrows waxed recently? No?
I did it myself.
Oh, you did? Got a tiny little red spot. That's why I asked, because it's a little bit of red. Whoops, and you're hungry too.